Hey ladies, Coach Lori here from Team Insanity Survivor, and I want to talk about how to turn the inspiration you're feeling right now into some perspiration. And you're all pumped right now. You just got your program, you're ready to go, you sign up to the challenge group, and you're going to start day one, probably start it with a vengeance. But where do you go from there and how do you stick with your program? So that's what I want to talk about today. So there's some tips that I have about how to turn your inspiration into perspiration. So let's go. I have a list here that I'm going to go through some things that I thought of. First thing you need to do is you need to learn to love it. Okay? Keep telling yourself you want to work out. You love the feeling. You love the rush. You love the feeling you get as soon as you're finished. You know that feeling when you're finished with your workout, you gave it your all, you're in the shower, can't even take off your sports bra, and you're sitting there thinking, man, I did good. I don't have to feel guilty tonight. I got it in. I feel less stressed. My endorphins are bursting. Learn to love it. Keep telling yourself you love it over and over and over. Keep saying, I'm looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to this. And I promise you, it's going to get a lot better. Number two, mix it up. And luckily with Beachbody, we've made that very easy for you. All of your programs are going to come with a big, different variety of exercise tapes. Tapes. It reminds me of Courtney. Courtney, that's a shout out to you because I just said tapes. DVDs. And each day you're going to get something different. It's probably 5 or 6 different things. So every day you're doing something different. You're not going to the gym. You're not on the treadmill, sitting there on the elliptical machine and just going back and forth. You notice how they put TVs in front of them now? They have to. You get bored out of your mind when you do them. But with the Beachbody programs, you're going to have something different to do every day, so you're not going to get bored, and it's going to keep inspiring what's up here, because this is all that stands between you and the body of your dreams. My third workout tip is just keep doing it, okay? When I started my program, sometimes I can only do 10 minutes. Sometimes I did the entire hour, and I did it horribly. I just kept doing it. What happens a lot is the instructor will keep going and I'll just be standing there just gasping for air. That's fine. Every day, just keep pressing play and you're going to get there. When I did the insanity tapes, I used to do what they're called girl push-ups. Eventually, I turned into guy push-ups. I don't like that name, girl and guy push-ups. We need to comment if you can think of a better name than girl and guy push-ups. Knee push-ups, feet push-ups. So one time my husband said, when did you start doing those other types of push-ups? You're on your feet and not your knees. I'm like, geez, I didn't even know when I started doing that. So it's going to happen. You're going to get better. So just keep doing it. Start slow. I always start slow. Anytime I'm starting a new workout program, I just put it in and I pretty much go through the motions. I just go, I'm warming up my body. I'm getting used to moving, because I don't want to be laid up in bed because I have 2 herniated discs. I know all about back pain. Just start slow. It'll be much better. Buddy system. You need a buddy, and that's what our challenge group's going to give you. I am your buddy. You can have my cell phone number. Text me anytime. Tell me when you're weak. Tell me when you don't want to work out. And another thing to do is in our challenge groups, right there, I don't feel like working out today. You're going to get a bunch of responses, people inspiring you. Or you're just going to go on Facebook and look at our group and you're going to see everyone checking in saying they worked out. And you say, wait a second, let me go ahead and do that too. And one tip that I use for that is to get really fun, colorful workout clothes. And I go to Target, buy a bunch of them, and I want to put them on because it makes me feel good about myself, and do that, and it might inspire you even more to work out. Exercise on your time. And that's what's the beauty of these at-home DVD programs. You pick when it works for you. One reason why I never did really good at a gym is for a working person, it's impossible because they have all these classes during the day, all these fun classes. I'm like, why am I paying for a gym membership when I can't even get there because I'm working all day? So when I have these DVDs, sometimes I would do it at midnight. Sometimes, very rarely, I would do it at 5 a.m. Most times I'm doing it before or after dinner, and I'm doing it on my time. And that is what you need to do to really stick to it. Otherwise, you're not going to stick to it. Another thing you need to do is get addicted to it. And that helps with having friends around that believe in it. You know, books say that you are the average of the 5 people you hang out with the most. So think about, who are you hanging out with? Who are you spending the majority of your time with? Are they into working out? Why don't you start reading some articles, hanging out with different people, joining fitness groups? Being around this type of person is really going to help you turn that inspiration into perspiration. The blame game. That happens a lot. Say you go on I always call it a bender. I don't personally drink, but my husband laughs because I always say I go on these benders. My benders are eating too much, okay? Getting pizza or whatever, yogurt. I kind of have little food addiction issues, so I have to be really careful with that, and that's how Shakeology helps me. But I might go, and I don't just have one cookie. I eat a whole dang box of cookies. That's how I am. So I just need to, if something happens that upsets me and I start emotionally eating, come Monday, normally I feel really bad about it. You just have to put that in the past and say, okay, I know my triggers. I'm going to do better next time. And that's the only thing you can do. You just don't give up, okay? You always go forward. Realistic goals. That's what you need to do. You've seen all these before and after pictures. You're not going to have your dream body just by the end of this challenge. You're going to keep going, okay? When I started Insanity a couple years ago, I told my husband I would never even wear a bathing suit again. By the time I was finished with Insanity, I lost 20 pounds. I still didn't want to go in a bathing suit. That's just the way it was. I was in much better shape. I had muscles. I was looking pretty dang good, but I still didn't feel that I would where I wanted to be. And I didn't give up and say, oh, Insanity doesn't work. I went to the next program. And I said, okay, what don't I like about my body? I want to work out my arms. So I picked a weightlifting program. I still want to work out my abs. So I picked a program that incorporated both of those. So just set realistic goals. You're not going to get a perfect body overnight. It took a long time for you to get in this position, and it's going to take some time to get out of it. But it's going to be easier if you drink your shake and try not to have these benders that I have. Finally, actually, there's 2 more. One is log on. You have to come into the group every single day. We're waiting for you. These groups work because of you. You help everyone else in the group, okay? When they see you checking in, they want to do their workout. So just remember that. Log in every day. Keep coming back. If you have no inspiration, come back to us. We're going to help you. Text me. Anytime, text me. I'm available, okay? Lastly, I want you to congratulate yourself because you're here. You're realizing you want to be healthy. It's not just about having a beach body, okay? It used to be about that for me. Now I'm 40 years old. It's not about how I look that much anymore. It's about how healthy I am. Am I able to pick up my son? Do I have functional health where I can pick up my 20-pound son and not get a bad back? So these are the things that are coming in my mind. But I want you to congratulate yourself, pat yourself on your back. You're here. You're only going to keep getting better. So thank you so much. Have a great time in our challenge groups and keep pressing play. Talk soon.